Welcome into another very exciting episode of Shuffle, Scuffle. Today we have an awesome budget video brought to you by, as always, Dragon Shields. They have the best sleeves in the multiverse.
Good sleeves.
So go check out our affiliate link in the description below to get any sleeves and playmats that you're going to see in this video. Also, our other sponsor, Maraschiello.com. If you want to see all the decks being played in this video, links also in the description. We suggest everybody builds all their decks on Maraschiello.com.
Yes, and there's one stipulation for this here gameplay series. Whenever you draw a token, for whatever reason, you got to use an infinite token, hashtag not sponsored. This video is a $50 budget New Capenna Commander brawl, battle, scuffle, if you will, and the winner's gonna need to sign the Magikarp. So let's get over to those player introductions.
What's up, everyone? It's Beezy. Pronouns are he, him, and my commander is Oskar, Rubbish Reclaimer. Strategy for the deck is to land a Merfolk Looter and gain card advantage with Oskar, and then reanimate gigantic creatures and win the game that way. This opening hand is not my favorite. It's really slow, and I don't have Merfolk Looter, but I already took my free mull, so I'm not risking it.
Hey everyone, Chef Bidney here. My pronouns are he, him. Today, I'll be playing Rocco, Cabaret Caterer. The strategy for this deck, or at least how I built it, is to cook up some spicy ETB effects. So this opening hand had basically everything that I wanted. It had early ramp, and it had payoffs to get as much mana as I possibly could for Rocco to really pop off.
Hey everyone, it's Mutka. Pronouns are he and him. The commander is Anhelo the Painter. Point of the deck is to make a bunch of 2/2 tokens, sacrifice them with casualty to double my instants and sorceries, cast a bunch of spells on my opponent's turn. Opening hand had a good balance of spells and lands, had a expensive spell with Cruel Ultimatum, but looking forward to casting that later. Got some ramp with Wayfarer's Bauble, so we'll cast Anhelo on turn 3 and go from there.
Hey guys, it's your boy Joe Cherries here, and my pronouns are he, him. My commander for today is Henzie Toolbox Tor. Strategy of this deck is pretty simple. Play Henzie, blitz creatures, draw cards, draw new creatures, blitz them again. This hand is absolutely horrendous, and I would suggest nobody keep it ever. But I kept it because I didn't want to keep the table waiting for me. So let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the table for this episode of Shuffle, Scuffle. As always, the four of us will be playing for a signature on the coveted Magikarp. We got Joe, we got Beezy, you know us, but do you know our guest? Yes, you do, because they're our most famous guest of all time. It is Thomas Bidney and Mutka, who has no first name legally as far as I am concerned.
It's true.
We gotta determine who goes first, and to determine who goes first, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip the top card of our libraries, and whoever has the highest mana value will go first. All right, here we go, everyone, flip your top card. We got, oh, Mountain, that's gonna kill me.
Victimize? Oh, no.
Mages of the Disc.
That's 4.
Mages of the Disc with 4 mana value will go first.
We draw for turn. Play Temple of Abandon, scrying 1, scrying that to the bottom, and passing turn.
Draw. Island. Wayfarer's Bauble.
Yep.
Pass turn.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna play an Exotic Orchard. Thanks for the green, Tom, you fool. I will play a Elvish Mystic and pass the turn.
Well, I'm gonna also draw, and I'm gonna play, let's do it. Drowneyard Temple, Wayfarer's Bauble, pass to Bidney.
Drowneyard Temple into Wayfarer's Bubble, wow.
Draw for turn. Play Forest, tap 2 to play Selesnya Signet. Pass the turn.
We're all ramping here.
Look at us go.
Everybody got ramped by turn 2.
Play a Shadow Blood Ridge, tap Island to tap for 2, and I'll sack this Wayfarer's Bauble right now and search for a Swamp. All right, Swamp comes in tap and pass the turn.
Untap, draw.
Is it turn 2 Henzie?
Is it turn 2 Henzie? Is a good question. I think it's actually going to be turn 2 Henzie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up from what everybody thought was gonna happen. I'm gonna play turn 2 Henzie.
That's fair.
Okay, and I'll pass to Beezy.
I'm gonna take my turn. Well, I'm a very lucky mage for those who saw my opener, but I'm gonna play this swamp. I'm gonna crack this bauble. I'm gonna grab an island and pass to Bidney.
Untap for turn. We will play a mountain and probably just pay 4
Ooh. Rocco, X equals 1?
for Yiva, Nature's Herald.
That wasn't exactly Rocco, X equals 1.
It's all right, we need to set up a little bit more first.
That's fair.
And then I will pass the turn.
Yeah, that's Flash.
Oh, I didn't actually know that that card itself had flash.
You learn something new every day,
Draw
Tom.
for turn. I'll cast Anhelo the painter.
Can you get him off my playmat, please?
He's encroaching.
Encroaching. And then I'll play a Evolving Wilds for my land and crack it immediately to find
Oh, good,
mountain.
you tapped it again. I was worried you wouldn't.
Mountain comes in tap and pass the turn.
Untap.
Here we go with the blitz.
Draw. I don't foresee it happening this turn with this weird hand.
Just like last time, you're like, actually, it's turn to Henzie. So you're say, actually, it's a blitz.
It's not a blitz. It's going to be, I'm gonna start this turn off with a scry.
Whoa, second Temple of Abandon?
I think we're gonna put that one on the bottom. Yeah, it is a second Temple of Abandon. You got a problem with that?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No.
Tap 3, you know what? Go, no, I can't swing with it. I was thinking I could tap for mana and swing with it. Can't do that. So I'm not gonna tap my mana. I'm gonna play a Grim Horror Specs. And Beezy, 3 coming at you.
What the heck?
Go ahead.
All right, untap, draw a card. Okay. We're gonna play Ice Tunnel and also Merfolk Looter, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap for turn.
Holding a Fatal Push.
Draw.
Yes, I am.
Play a forest for turn, and thanks to my good friend Mutka reminding me that I cracked under the pressure of the lights, I'm gonna pass the turn.
If you don't remember the Yeva gives flash, then I don't know why you're playing Yeva. Yes.
I forgot that she had flash. That's why you read the cards.
Reading the cards does explain the cards.
It sure does.
Remember that, kids.
I'm gonna play Carmella. She has haste.
Does have haste.
So with that said, I'll pass the turn.
With that said, all right, untap over here. Draw. All right, now we'll try doing some blitzy stuff.
Fingers crossed.
Here we go.
How much am I gonna hate this?
All right, it's a pretty good one. We're going to blitz Atali. Primal Storm.
It's not bad. I'm sure Bidney has a response though.
not a
Bidney,
bad one.
let him have it.
No,
Does anyone have a response?
I don't.
absolutely not.
I'm gonna head to the combat.
Okay.
All right, Beezy, you're the only one I can hit with Henzie.
Okay.
But Mutka, you're gonna get the Atali at you, and there's going to be an attacks trigger here. So let's,
Very important trigger.
very important trigger. Let's flip these cards.
Okay. Some stuff.
So we got some stuff. We got a Wood Elves,
Torque.
a Liquid Metal Torque, and a Storm Kiln Artist.
And an exiled land.
And an exiled land. So we got a trigger here. We're gonna use the Wood Elves and go get some forest. All right, so I will get Woodland Chasm with my Wood Elves, and then Atali's still coming, and there's probably, I'm guessing Beezy has no blocks.
I'm taking 3.
Mutka, would you like to take 6, or would you like to do something?
I'll take 6.
All right, so go to my end step. We will sacrifice Atali to the Blitz, and we will draw 2 cards because I have Grim Horror Spec. So draw off the Blitz and draw off of something else. Pass to Beezy.
Okay, my turn's not gonna be that good. I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna play a Swamp. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna pass turn.
At the end of your turn, I will pay 3 green to play not 1, not 2, but 3 Llanowar Elves.
Triple Llanowar
They're a
Elves.
tribe.
We were wondering how well your deck could actually cast that when we saw it.
That well, baby.
Perfectly.
Perfectly.
Untap, draw for turn. I'm gonna play Thriving Heath, naming probably green.
We'll remember.
Okay, we'll remember. We'll just remember. And then
We have impeccable memories. We'll never forget.
pass the turn.
All right, so you're holding up Rocco for 5, looks like, maximum.
That's a really big rock.
It's a lot of Roccos.
Maybe.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. All right, we'll just play Metallurgic Summonings. 4, 5.
Pretty scary.
That's real scary.
And I'm gonna pass. That's it.
All right, so I'm gonna untap for my turn. Boop, boop, boop. Draw. All right, that card's not very good right now, but maybe it'll be good eventually.
And Henzie is its blitz cost is equal to its CMC, right?
Right, so it'll be 1 less.
One less because he cast Commander once. Sorry.
Like Atali was 5.
All right, we're not gonna blitz something right now. We're gonna go ahead and tap.
We're safe.
We're gonna go ahead and tap, and we're gonna play Ember Wild Captain. So I'm gonna become the Monarch.
I think I am gonna respond to that. I'm going to activate Merfolk Looter.
Sure.
I'm gonna draw a card. All right, I'm gonna discard a Shadow Grange Archfiend into exile. And I'm gonna try to Madness it to pay 8 life.
All right, what does that say?
So it says, when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices their creature with the greatest power among creatures they control, and then I gain life equal to the greatest single number that is sacrificed.
I'll respond. I'm going to tap for a black and cast a Village Rites, triggering Stormkill Artist.
What are you sacking?
Sacking the Wood Elves.
I'll respond to that.
Alrighty.
Let's see what we can get with Rocco spinning at 3 for 5.
Rocco's Modern, spin for 5.
Rocco's Modern spin for 5. All right, I will get Verdurous Gearhulk.
All right, where are you putting them counters?
I think I'll put 1 on her, 1 on Verdurous Gearhulk, and then 2 on Llanowar Tribe.
Okay.
And I will just sack the Gearhulk. Oh,
Oh, well, Mutka, do you have a response now before you sacrifice?
Do you want to make mana?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tap Carmella, paying 1 to tap Carmella to add Grixis to...
Yep.
I'm gonna terminate your Grim Spec.
All right. So there is 1 trigger for Grim Horsepex on the stack.
It is already on the stack, but that's fine. Yes, Grim Horsepex will die.
You'll get a 2/2.
I get a 2/2 with the Metallurgic Summonings, correct?
While Mukka's getting his, I will also draw my treasure.
This looks like the silverfish I found in my basement last night.
Is that the inspiration?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna resolve this.
We got a treasure from this. Now Cherry's gonna draw 3 cards.
I'm another 3. 1 off of Grim Horsepex and 2 off of Village Rate. So 1, 2, 3.
All right, now the Shadow Grange is gonna resolve, and you guys sack your biggest thing.
My biggest creature. I am going to choose to sacrifice my Stormkiln Artist
Because it is 3.
which has 3 power.
Actually, it's 4 power.
I too don't like going in clockwise order, so I will sacrifice Verdurous Gearhulk.
Oh yeah, it's just 4 power.
I'll sack my token.
I will gain the greatest amount, which is 5.
And I'm sure everybody forgot at home, but actually Ember Wild Captain is still in the stack.
And it is now resolved.
It'll resolve, and I, indeed, Joe Cherries, will become Zumona.
What a stack it was.
Boop. So I'm the Monarch, there's a treasure, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Okay, now I think it's done going on, and we've resolved that.
We have resolved what is going on the battlefield. I will use 1 mana, Liquid Metal Torque, and play Sakura Tribalder. Just keep on ramping away. And then I need a land for turn, so I think we're gonna go with Riveteer's Lookout.
You're
sacrifice, gain a life, go up to 41, baby. All right, get a tapped forest, and I think I don't have any attacks. I guess I could send 3 at Beezy, but it would eat it, so that'd be a bad idea. So instead, I'll send 3 at Mutka.
That's fair.
You could trade commanders.
I'll go to 31.
No, you can't. That's a 1/3.
That touch.
Whatever. I don't
You see,
care.
Joe, Death Touch lets you destroy any creature with any amount of damage.
I saw his deck list. He ain't trading. Go ahead.
Do you have anything to do before your turn's over?
Before my turn's over? Yeah, I do. Actually, I have the Monarchy, so I draw for the Monarchy.
And I also have something. I'm going to discard Waker of Waves, one of my favorite limited cards. Ooh. And let's resolve that ability. All right, I'm going to put Prismatic Lens in the grave and take this super spicy other card. Then I'm going to untap. It could be anything, draw.
It could be anything in the colors of blue, black, color, and Henzie.
Yeah, asterisks. All right, well, we got 3 mana values, so let's play Oskar, the final commander to hit the table. A little
Oh
late.
yeah, I totally forgot he was reduced.
Yes, he is reduced. He's got the Carador text. I will play Port of Carfell as my land for the turn. And oh boy, this 8/4 is apparently the world's best defender. I think I don't want to get, wow, maybe I really want that Monarchy, but it seems pretty difficult to get.
Seems like you're not getting that Monarchy.
Seems like Tribuilder's got it locked down. I guess I'll just pass.
Actually, hold on. Maybe I can give you the Monarchy for 1.
Nope.
Okay.
No thanks.
All right, I'll untap return. Draw.
Let me guess, draw go, Mr. Control deck?
No, maybe.
No.
We'll put,
If I remember Tom's list correctly, there's something like 50 creatures.
54.
there
It's
are
insane.
There are plenty of.
So I'm gonna guess this is gonna be a pass.
You know what we're gonna do before passing though?
Nothing.
Signet.
4 mana. There is 1 weakness, 1 downside to the deck, and that's we're gonna play Rose Room Treasurer.
Okay, what does that do?
Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a treasure token if it was the first or second time this ability has resolved this turn. Otherwise, you may pay X. When you do, well, Rose Room Treasurer deals X damage to any target. We're gonna move to combat.
Okay.
Beezy, I'm gonna attack you with Rocco.
Oh, you want him dead.
Maybe.
I can't just keep taking a bunch of damage, so I gotta play ball.
He did.
That seems reasonable. It seems reasonable.
And then we will bump our attacks up,
Rocco just has a death wish.
Rocco's like, dude, what the heck?
and then I'll pass the turn.
Get him.
All right, on your end step, mister, I am going to activate a Merfolk Looter. I'm gonna draw a card. Charcoal Diamond is what's being discarded. It's gonna be played with Oscar's trigger, and it's in play tapped. Now you can't counter me.
Do you think he was planning on countering your Charcoal Diamond?
I may have made an error.
Play Mountain for turn. So I'm gonna cast Unexpected Windfall, paying 1. So I use Cormella's activated ability to add Grixis.
And a second red.
and then a second red. And then with Anhelo's ability, I will sack Cormella to copy Unexpected Windfall.
Okay. So many things are happening.
First, I will pay the first cost of discarding an island. So I will be able to draw 4 cards and create 4 treasures.
And you're gonna get a Cormella trigger to return something, and you're gonna get a 4/4.
Correct. So I'll get back Terminate with Cormella's ability. Goes in my hand, and then I will also get a 4/4 with the Metallurgic Summoning.
Is that an oven?
Don't. Well, I'm trying to spell treasure. Don't mess with me.
It's a treasure chest.
It's a treasure chest with gold.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so I get 4, and then I will draw 4 cards, and then we'll also cast Dika, Fractal Theorist. Adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that one's way scarier than Metallurgic Summonings.
4 mana open. I'll say pass.
All right, end of turn, I'm gonna crack my Sakura Tribe Elder. All right, I'll get a swamp, and then I will untap for my new turn.
Brand new turn.
Brand new turn. And I will draw. Mutka is the big old threat. I think it's time to just start sending everything his way. It's that time of the game. So I'm gonna tap 4 mana, and I'm gonna play a Thragtusk Blitzed.
See, game 5.
I think I'm also going to go ahead and do some more blitz. We're gonna blitz Timeless Witness. And we're gonna return a Tali Primal Storm to my hand. I'll then tap 2 mana and sack this treasure.
Want another blitz?
To play, not a blitz this time, we're gonna play Midnight Reaper.
Ew.
We're doing stuff here, All right, and now we're gonna head into that combat phase where everyone loves.
Let's do it.
And it certainly feels like this Thragtusk has Mukka's name all over it.
All right, well, I'll move the blocks.
Okay.
I will put the 4/4 construct in front of it. And then before damage, I'll sack 2 treasures to cast Terminate,
Yep.
Paying the casualty.
paying the casualty to sack this.
All right, so before it resolves, you get 3 2/2s because you cast it, and copied it. So you get 3 2/2s.
Right, so here and then, so 2 on here and 1 for Metallurgic Summonings. I'll get 2 2/2 fractals with Dika's triggered ability.
Yep.
Okay, so then no damage
And then
happens, but you have 2 terminates.
And then I have 2 Terminate targets. 1 will target Midnight Reaper.
Yep.
That makes sense.
First.
There's a lot of
And then
decent targets in play.
No, there's not.
Said Mr. 5/5 or Flash McGee over there. Nope.
I'll take all this. That's a lot of tricks he got there.
Makes him do something if he has it. Ooh.
Midnight Reaper will die, and I will lose 1 life. Boop. And draw a card. All right, and then we'll go to damage. Nothing happens because Thragtusk does not have trample, sadly. We'll play an Evolving Wild, sacrifice it, put a forest in the play, tapped.
This is the world record for searching our libraries.
Go to man step, we have 2 sacrifices here. We'll sack both, we'll draw a card, and we'll draw a card off of those, and I will get a 3/3 beast. All right, and then off the monarchy, I will also draw.
And you have to discard, hopefully?
I do have to discard.
What a bummer.
What a total bummer. I'm gonna discard, these bounce lands just aren't doing it for me. So 2 bounce lands and I'll pass to Beezy.
Okay, there's a lot of people doing a lot of things, and I'm gonna draw 1 card.
There's a lot of Mutka doing a lot of things.
He's out there. He's out there doing stuff.
You're doing well, buddy.
I'm gonna play a swamp. All right, I'm gonna Merfolk Loot on my main phase. Draw. I'm gonna discard Sepulchral Primordial, and I will trigger Oskar. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to cast it from my graveyard. It reanimates something for each opponent from their grave.
Yeah, okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
No.
All right, here he is. We're gonna take Verder's Gearhulk.
Seems fair.
I don't have green creatures.
Thragtusk?
I'll take Cormella, and then I will take Thragtusk because I'm still a little low.
You're not low, you're 31.
So I'm gonna gain 5. All right, I think we're gonna stack 2 counters on the Primordial itself. We will go 1, you know what, we'll go 2 and 2. 2 and 2 looks good to me. All right, they all resolved all those triggers. I wanna get some blows in, so I'm gonna send 8 at Bidney.
Sounds fair.
Oh man, Bidney, I think I still would've gone to Mutka. I think we just had to send the house at him.
I'm gonna pass turn.
All right, well.
Okay, now we're all doing stuff. That was a really good draw for me.
All right, well, let's draw for turn. We're gonna play 9.
Okay.
Bringing in Rocco.
Is it X4 then?
X4. All right, we will grab first responder, and it's a 3/3 vigilance, and at the beginning of your end step, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand, then put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to that creature's power on first responder.
And you get 2 treasures.
And because 2 creatures enter the battlefield, I get 2 treasures.
Are you spending them right away?
I will be spending them right away, so I guess we don't have to draw them.
No reason to draw those.
We'll save your time.
Pay green, and we will cast Reclamation Sage on Metallurgic Summoning.
That helps. That feels like it's gonna help.
It's gonna help, but Dika is even, Dika is super metallurgic summoning.
And then we will play Botanical Plaza and move to end step, and at the beginning of my end step, I will bounce Rocco back to my hand.
That is actually really good.
It's quite the engine now on this board. We're like,
This will get 3 +1/+1 counters.
geez, it gets 3?
Yep, equal to its power.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then pass the turn.
Play an island for turn. How many blockers you got, Joe?
I see 3.
It's my favorite question.
With Dika, who needs blockers with Dika? You just send it in.
I need all my mana, though. Got a big spell to cast.
I bet you do.
We will pay
Oh my, what is this?
7 mana to cast Cruel Ultimatum.
Oh no.
Sacking this 2/2 for casualty to trigger Dika twice.
For 2 7/7s?
Make 2 7/7s fractal tokens.
Can
And
you give me a quick read on Cruel Ultimatum?
you got it. So I target opponent, sacks a creature, discards 3 cards, then loses 5 life. I return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand, draw 3 cards, and gain 5 life. And I'm gonna do that 2 instances.
You get to pick 2 opponents. Who are the opponents?
Or the same opponent twice.
Or the same opponent twice.
Should totally be them.
I think it might be a Nitpicking Nerds special. First, I'll target Joe with the first instance of the Cruel Ultimatum.
Okay.
So you will first sack a creature, discard 3 cards, and lose 5 life.
Well,
So you're stacking it so the one that resolves first is Joe's.
Oh, I should.
what's the other one targeting?
And the other one will target Beezy.
Yeah, he said Nitpicking Nerd special.
Yeah. So,
Get your tokens first.
all right. So with the Cruel Ultimatum cast, Dika will trigger, and with the copy ability of Anhelo, I will put 2 fractals, and they get 7 +1/+1 counters.
We technically did it wrong the first time. Sue us.
Yeah.
Didn't even matter.
It affected nothing.
All right, so is Joe's resolving first
We'll
or
let
mine?
Joe's resolve first, so I'll let him sack a creature, discard 3 cards, and lose 5 life.
Take care of that last one right now.
All right, I think the beast is good to go. Discard 3 cards. We'll go
That part is kind of nasty.
Rakshasa Debaser.
What was that?
Rakshasa Debaser. You're not Debaser.
So 2 lands and a debaser? You said, or oh.
I haven't fixed it with
Those 2 lands were end step.
and I'll discard another land.
Oh, so 2 lands and a debaser.
2 landeds and a Debaser.
All right, so then we're going to me.
Well, I have to do my half of it. So I'll get Stormkiln Artist,
Gain 5.
gain 5, go to 36, and I'll draw 3.
Sheesh.
And then we'll resolve the second trigger of Cruel Ultimatum and let Beezy.
So I will respond to it. I'm going to add triple mana with Cormella. Or, well, 1 and a green.
Grixis?
1 red, 1 blue, 1 black. Yeah. So first I sacrifice a creature. All right, I mean, if it wasn't going to be Thragtusk, I'll take that beast.
You sure you want to sack Carmella so I can get her back?
I thought about it, but then I never did. So I'm going to lose 5. Then I'm going to discard 3 cards, which is going to be Octavia, Nezahal, and Persist, which all trigger Oskar. And I'm going to cast Persist
Gross.
from my graveyard.
Gross.
And I think I'm going to target good old Nezahal. I guess technically, though, this is kind of going to trigger after the spell resolves, so you're going to gain your 5 and draw your cards first.
All right, so I'll go to 41. I have no creatures in my graveyard to get back, so I'll draw another 3, though.
All right, so it'll come back with a -1 counter, which we'll use this for.
Currently have 10 cards. So the discard 3. Let's get rid of Arcane Signet, Thriving Bluff, and Mountain.
Okay. All right, that means
Pass
it's
turn.
my turn officially. You can't pass turn. Why don't you go, after you finish discarding, it's just my turn.
I just want to wake you up from your slumber. Let you know how to go.
I was getting pretty bored. I'll draw.
You can't be bored while resolving Cruel Ultimatum.
I can be bored, and I can be, and I was. All right, I'll play my Landwar Waste for turn.
There's so many big creatures in play.
I'm going to tap this Liquid Metal Torque. Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's what it's
It's
called.
mine. You're mistreating it.
I am mistreating it. I'm going to cast an Evolutionary Leap.
That's Dees. I'm not gonna counter it.
It is D's.
Get him.
Unfortunately, I can't.
All right, I will then pay 4 mana to cast an Underworld Sentinel.
We got a reader.
Whenever Underworld Sentinel attacks, exile a card from your graveyard. When it dies, put all cards exiled with it on to the battlefield.
Okay.
So not too shabby.
It's blitzed, obviously, right?
It is blitz. I played 4 for it. It doesn't have good attacks at all, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to attack with it.
It also doesn't matter, yeah.
Yeah, so Mutka, here comes the boy. And as it attacks, I'll put Thragtusk underneath.
You can never have enough Thragtusk.
You really can't. Thragtusk is just, standard all-star Thragtusk.
All right, I block with a 7/7.
All right, before damage, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice it to Evolutionary Leap.
All right, you're gaining your 5.
We'll gain 5, get a Thragtusk, and then we'll resolve Evolutionary Leap.
Well, that was fast.
Drana, the last blood chief.
Blood.
You gotta say it weird. Also, I draw because it was blitz, so off of that, lots of triggers going on here.
And speaking of triggers, I'm gonna draw off this.
When was that?
When you cast it from Nezahal.
Oh, obviously. Don't worry, we're on top of things
That
here.
was pretty close to right away.
I mean, here on the Nitpicking Nerds, pretty close is good enough.
Almost is good enough.
I just saw the monarchy, so I'll go to my end step and I will draw a card.
Okay.
Pass to,
Untap.
I believe his name is Brad Pin.
No. It's just Beezy works. I'll draw a card. Let's go Exotic Orchard. All right, Cherries. I think now that I'm not taking 100 damage from the trigger, I can maybe make a play at that monarchy.
I mean, I'm willing to if you're willing to send this at Mutka and not me, I'm totally willing to take 1. You can.
Well, it would have to be 3. I'm not giving up a Merfolk loot.
You know what? I'm good with that as long as this is going at Mutka.
Okay, I can live with that. So let's get frisky. So we're gonna send another 8 at Bidney, 3 at Cherries, and we're gonna go 7 Intimidate at Mutka, and there's a trigger for me to take 3 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we block.
Yeah, the old chump. Cherries.
Be an artifact or a.
Yeah, only a black creature or artifact can block it. So you could chump with the card. You could chump with the thingy, the construct.
All right.
Or you could trade with your commander.
No, I'll put this in front of it, but in response, before damage, I'm actually going to cast Dig Through Time for 2 blue, delving 6 cards out of my graveyard, and copying it by sacking the.
Oh no.
The construct.
That's a hollow trigger, and I'll draw a card.
I will delve 6 cards.
So you're gonna get 2
So you get 2
8s,
instances, 2 8/8s first off,
and the token's just dead, right?
and the token I sack to Anhelo.
Let's resolve your digs.
Okay, so we'll get first instance of Dig Through Time with the top 7 cards, put 2 of them in my hand, the rest in my bottom of my library. Any order.
All I'll say is I'm glad that card wasn't in standard when you played. That's 2, and the rest go in the
These
bottom.
2, random order. Bottom of the deck. Would you like the cut show?
The cards you already put on the bottom? No, thank you.
Everything.
All right, second instance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 2. Random order. All this on the bottom. And then go to damage.
This is just dead, right?
This is dead.
No.
Black Sage is dead.
It was dead 4 years
Yes,
ago.
that's the construct.
Chumpsky, take 3.
I will take 3. 1, 2, 3. Beezy, you become a Damonarch.
I am a Demonarch, so that's cool. All right, follow up. Nothing too groundbreaking. I'm gonna loot, draw, and I'm gonna discard a Tortured Existence. Will trigger Oskar, and I will cast Tortured Existence. It's not very good on this particular board state, but we'll take it. I feel like Bidney's gonna want to do something about this whole board state situation, so I'm gonna just pass the turn and draw off my Monarch.
I believe in Tom. Like a virgin, he's Madonna.
Oh,
Untap return.
Gonna wanna blow your mind. You know that's
yeah.
Draw.
It's not my fault Tom's like a virgin.
That's not your fault at all.
No one can help it.
No one can help it. I mean, look at me.
It's the hat.
That's the only thing that's given me any luck.
The ladies all come up. Tom, can I touch your hat?
That's right. You're the monarch, huh?
I am.
I'm sure BC's willing to make a deal.
I don't know. If the board's gotta be wiped, the board's gotta be wiped.
I mean, the least I can do is 4 damage,
Which is a lot of damage.
which is some damage. So you're not interested in giving me the monarch.
No.
Okay.
I gotta be a little bully.
All right, just have to know. Have to know, who my real friends are.
Yes, now you know.
So that's 3,
Apparently, I don't have any.
4, 5, clearly.
What is 5?
Well, it's 8 mana, but it's going to be.
What is 8 mana?
We're gonna play
X equals 5.
Rocco with X equals 5.
Oh. It's gonna be the Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Yes, it's been spoiled before, thanks Nitpicking Nerds, but we will grab Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
All right, so you're gonna get 2 treasures.
I will get 2 treasures, which probably aren't long for this world.
I imagine they're not staying around. But
Actually, wait, if they're just going, we don't have to draw them again.
I'm
to be fair, he can easily sack them and float mana right now.
This is true.
So we got 2 of these.
Look out, world.
Look out, world. We have 2 treasures, 2
Don't know why we drew those ones, but we did.
2 Orzhov
Would you like to
treasures.
sacrifice them?
I will, in fact, sack them both to float 1 green, 1 red.
1 green, 1 red.
Okay, so Mutka, do you want to respond?
No, I have no mana.
Do you want to respond?
Do I want to respond? Absolutely.
I would imagine.
I would love to respond. I'm going to activate my Evolutionary Leap sacking Elvish Mystic. So let's reveal until we hit a creature. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
You're doing the. If you speed that up, you're doing the curly. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right, we will.
Maybe that too.
I'm getting, Zoidberg is what I was thinking. Does Curly do? I don't know.
Curly from the Three Stooges?
But I will get Feldon of the Third Path, and then we will activate it again.
Leap is a very good card.
Sacrificing Ember Wild Captain to get a Yavimaya Dryad.
Okay.
All right, and then guess what? You're not gonna believe this, I'm actually gonna do it again.
No way.
And I'm going to sacrifice, I could sacrifice both these and leave Henzie in play. I'm actually good.
You're good on triggers. Okay, so I'm gonna respond, obviously, because we gotta save Nezahal while we can. We're going to discard
Which card?
3 cards. Mind Stone, Curse of the Swine, and Rags to Riches. There'll be triggers on all of them. We're not gonna be casting all of them. First, I'm gonna cast Mind Stone, and I'm also gonna cast Curse of the Swine. So this is my opportunity to get rid of stupid Dika, but then he just keeps Anhelo. So I could try to just get rid of both of them.
That seems very profitable.
So we're gonna target Anhelo, Dika, and this guy to be boars, but I don't think we have to draw the boars if we're just gonna resolve Cataclysmic Gearhulk after this.
Yeah.
All right, so they get exiled.
So they get exiled and you will get boars, but the boars will not be making an appearance on today's episode.
And then Nezahal is gonna be exiled till the end step.
All right,
All right, so let's resolve this thing.
let's resolve this.
I'm gonna choose to keep this.
Oh wait, hold on, I lied.
Oh, you scumbag.
I'll sacrifice Mind Stone.
That's fair.
As I look at my board state. Okay, now we can resolve it.
All right,
Wait, this was my treasure.
so now that Beezy is done lying,
I am done lying.
I'm going to keep Henzie, I'm gonna keep Evolutionary Leap, and I'm going to keep Liquid Metal Torch.
So like if we would choose in a clockwise order instead, you get to choose first.
I'm just gonna choose first because I already did.
That's main character syndrome.
Let me help Mutka. There you go.
All right, so obviously these two as artifacts and as artifact enchantment, Oskar as creature, and it's gonna be tough luck to everybody else. All right, Mutka, you're gonna get Cormella back, and I'm gonna get a Cormella trigger, which is going to return Persist to my hand.
I will resolve Cataclysmic Gearhulk for myself.
You can do that. Do you want to choose this as your artifact and creature? You can do that.
Nope. I'm going to choose Selesnya Signet as my artifact and the Llanowar Tribe as my creature, I think.
That makes a lot of sense. Tax is up to 4, right?
It is up to 4. All right, and with my 2 floating mana, I will pay it to play a Boros Signet. And then I will pay 3 for Llanowar Visionary, drawing a card.
Yeah.
ETBs.
Yeah, it triggers.
I will play a Mountain, pass the turn.
All right, end step. Nezahal comes back.
No, he doesn't.
Sure he does.
Okay, maybe he
I hope
does.
he never comes back.
I'll untap. Draw. I'll play a Talran Summoner, Sky Summoner. And I'll also cast Stormkilling Artist. And I have an 8.
That's a whole setup turn.
You do.
Who's the current Monarch?
I am the current monarch.
But you have an 8. No, you have a 7/7. You're not gonna block with that.
Nope.
What is this? Is an artifact?
It's an enchantment.
Enchantment.
I'm not gonna block with that for sure. I'm not gonna block with enchantment.
Actually, I have 9 cards, so I don't even want them. I guess I can filter my hand.
I'm just saying, you're getting chunked back for 7 if you want to trade blows.
I want to keep him back as a blocker. End step discarding Mono the Unhallowed, Gobbling Electromancer, and pass the turn.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and untap over here.
Time for the kid in the candy store with Joe Cherries and his Blitzen.
Sure, we're gonna do some blitzing. Yeah, that's for sure.
Blitzen non-creature spells so I can draw cards.
That's not gonna happen. Crap. Not that it's not possible, but it's not possible.
Oh, it's not possible. Shoot.
All right, here comes Italy.
He's back. Blitzed, right?
He is blitzed indeed. I paid 5 mana. All right, I think we got at least 1 more blitz here.
Man, that evolutionary leap is like suddenly the most annoying thing on the battlefield by a lot. It's drawn like 5 cards already. It's a guaranteed hit when you draw.
All right, and then I'm gonna head into combat with only this 1 blitzer. And I'm gonna send it. Unfortunately, Tom, you're the only good attack.
Punching bag, Bidney.
And I
Thanks for wiping the board.
You know what? I will thank you for wiping the board by sending it at Mutka, even though I don't need to. I will thank Tom for making a play to save the game. Trigger.
Oh, okay.
Although this makes the attack at you very good.
It's gonna gain double strike. You get a looter.
I get a looter, a double striker.
How do you feel about Game Trail?
I feel like it's exiled forever. All right, so my Atali will gain double strike.
So it's take 12 or trade.
I'll take 12.
Taking 12. Dang, I'd like to see that. I'll play Thriving More.
Color?
Naming red.
If anyone can tell me in the comments what Bidney named, you get a bonus point. Because I know.
All right, we'll tap 5 mana and I'll cast Drana, the Last Blood Chief.
Okay.
And then we will go to my end step. Atali will be sacrificed.
You draw.
He did a great job. And I will draw a card.
This board just doesn't go away. I'm gonna draw for turn.
On my end step, I also got a 2/2 Decayed. So we'll do that while you're taking your turn, Beezy.
This Nezahal is doing a lot of work. I get to jam somewhere. I mean, sorry, Bidney, we gotta try to end the game. You know what? Full jams.
How dare you?
I can't believe how rewarded I got for attacking Mutka.
We will discard Enclave Cryptologist, Persist, and Deadly Tempest. This is a very offensive Nezahal because he's not even gonna live. I can cast all of them. So we'll resolve Deadly Tempest first. I'll try to destroy all creatures, and then everybody loses 1 for each creature that died under their control.
0 responses.
All right, let's do math.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here.
3.
2.
2. This thing needs a target, so I target Sepulchral Primordial. And last mana, we'll cast the Enclave Cryptologist just to get that out of the way. So this is gonna enter with a -1 counter, and we're gonna get back some stuff. I think we'll just take a Tali.
Atali.
Yeah, we'll go for the Gusto.
What about Cataclysmic Gearhulk?
No, I'm not feeling that one. Okay, that is not dead. All right, I'll take a Rex Sage.
That sounds fair.
And, oh geez, Mutka, you got some real bangers over there.
Not good in your deck.
I guess I'll take Talrand.
Yeah, that just hurts me.
All right, with Rex Age, we'll target the Evolutionary Leap.
All right, yeah, Evolutionary Leap is down.
So I will play a land for turn. It's gonna be Ash Barrens. I'm gonna go ahead and step and draw.
More like Butt Barons, am I right? Butt Barons.
Go ahead.
Get it? Because Ash sounds like another word.
All right, well, we untap and we cross our fingers. 9, 10, 11. Oh my lord, I can only get something for 4. Don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna find out.
Ooh, let's find out.
I mean, you could get something that bounces him so that you can get something really good next turn.
Yeah, with the most impressive 11 mana play, I will get Stonecloaker bouncing Rocco back to my hand.
Ooh, is there any graveyard stuff? I mean, we got Rags to Riches that I could flashback.
Beezy is my biggest enemy right now, but I think it has to be the Debaser.
Rakshosa Debase.
And we have to just hope somehow we can find a way to kill King Beezy. Pass the turn.
I'll play a choked estuary, and I do not have.
You mean estuary?
That's what I said. Oh, got it.
Estuary.
I don't have an island or a swamp, unfortunately, in my hand.
You have like 100 cards. No islands or swamps.
All right, I'm gonna cast Anhelo the Painter, paying Grixis,
And 2.
in the commander attacks, which I have not forgotten. I'm just gonna cast Preordain.
Ooh, my dream.
Scry 2, draw a card, put both on the bottom, and draw. I'll say go.
All right, untap. I guess I'll be the hero we all need.
Ooh, no one wants that.
Except for everybody needs that.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's tap 5 mana to start my turn here.
The board wipe.
It is Massacre Girl.
Oh.
So yeah.
That's a big
It
massacre.
is a big old board wipe.
All right, in response, I'll just cast Runaway together, targeting Massacre Girl and Anhelo.
Yep.
The reason if anyone's wondering, the reason he's targeting like this is because any other bounce on the board would save Atali, and we obviously cannot have that. So Massacre Girl will return to my hand.
Mine's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is an additional 1, so everything's dead.
If anyone's wondering, Massacre Girl's really weird. She doesn't have to be on the battlefield. She's one whole giant trigger.
Yes.
Such a weird card. Felden of the Third Path.
That's pretty good.
And we're going to tap green, colorless, and we're gonna cast a Yavimaya Dryad.
Pick me.
Which will, when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a forest card and put it onto the battlefield under target player's control. I'll choose me.
Darn it.
I think I'm gonna choose me.
I feel like I was so close to getting it.
Yeah, you were, but unfortunately you weren't.
She's got this with the tally. It's kind of big.
This whole game is just a Tali.
I will put Highland Forest onto the field as it doesn't say basic, and then I will pass. Oh wait, no, I want to play my land for turn. I'm gonna play Sulphurous Mire and
I
then pass.
never remember. It always seems like you're playing 2 lands a turn, but I don't think you are.
I have not played 2
I'm
lands.
gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna cycle a Lonely Sandbar.
Oh, poor Sandbar. It's so lonely.
It would appear as though I am eternally just that guy. We're gonna activate Tortured Existence. We're gonna discard Ghostly Pilferer, try to get back Sepulchral Primordial. Let's try to do it again. How many Atalis can I make? All right, so we're gonna choose, I guess, Stonecloaker, Atali, and Cormella again, I guess, because that's the only one that I should have got her last time, probably.
You could stand.
All right, so we're gonna use Stonecloaker and go whoop. We're gonna bounce this, and we're gonna exile this Double Strike guy, so I don't like lose the game.
Oh, the double striker?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's exiled.
So I'm pass and draw.
Oh, you're the monarch.
If somebody was the Monarch, I could have snatched that right up.
If somebody destroys it, I won't get back Atali.
Are we talking like you won't ever do Atali, or you won't do it for 1 turn?
No, I won't do Atali. I just won't do Atali.
I guess to do what we have to do,
You gotta do what
things
you gotta do.
were discussed.
Is this Rocco for like 11?
This is Rocco for 7.
7.
Guess what, everybody? It's Meteor Golem destroying Atali.
That's a bummer, man.
Yes, if no one heard the deal, I don't know what was edited out or was left in, but Atali, I agreed not to reanimate with Feldon as a show of good faith.
Because Atali is gonna because I have Sepulchral Primordial in hand, so it's just gonna come out next turn, and it's just like everyone wasting their own time.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Yeah, I'm gonna start off by casting Anhelo.
He's back on Hello.
Red, blue,
Hello.
black.
Me.
All right, we're just gonna cast Rise from the Tides. I need some fodder.
Okay, that's probably a lot of fodder.
I think it's 7, I believe, last time I checked.
I guess, yeah, Dig Through Time wasn't helping a ton.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
I'm in creature. Yep. So I'll get 7, tap 2/2 zombies.
So tapped Squidward zombies, use black.
Use black.
And I will get 7 of these.
Period.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Let's go ahead and Drosky.
He's back.
What? Who's back?
Drosky.
Drosky is returned.
Drosky has returned. All right, so I did agree not to get it back with Feldon, but I'm going to do something so Beezy can't have this silly thing. And I'm going to pay 7 for my Timeless Witness.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be a 4/4
Okay.
instead of a 2/1, and I'm going to put Atali into my hand. And I will cast. Do I want to cast Atali? I feel like I want to keep it away from the battlefield for now. It's so annoying. I'm going to cast it. All right, here he is.
Here's your Eternalized token.
There's my. It's not a token. It's.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is a token, so I'll just draw it.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's draw this thing. All right, and then I'm going to pass to Beezy.
All right.
Oh, wait, no, I got to play a land. Stop trying to get me to not play lands.
Every time it feels like you've already played a land.
All right, I'll play Gruel Turf, and I'm going to bounce Temple of Abandon.
Just when you thought there would only be 2 Temple of Bandits played this game.
I'm going for the 3rd.
Surprise value. All right, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Sunken Ruins. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make Grixis mana. I'm gonna use the black to play Bone Shards. My additional cost will be to sacrifice Cormella. You can have this. I'm gonna target.
What if I agree not to attack with Atali for 2 turns? I let you can hit Anhelo then.
I don't know if Anhelo is my next target.
Really?
I was thinking Feldon.
You're thinking Feldon?
Off the top of my head. You still have Massacre Girl in your hand, so like there's probably not gonna be many tokens in play.
Yeah, but if I can't resolve it because of counter spells.
I'm gonna go for Atali. I'll just go for it.
All right, Atali's dead.
All right, and the spell I want to get back is the World's Best Persist. All right, I didn't expect to see this coming. We're gonna get back Waker of Waves, as it nullifies all those zombies into 1/2s, and that's no good for casualty.
They're useless.
So this is a 6/6. Okay, so let's go 3 for Faith of the Devoted. If I discard cards, I can pay 1 and drain you guys for 2. I'm the Monarch. I don't really feel like attacking because I feel like Cherry's gonna have some crazy turn, so I'll pass and draw.
Draw for turn. Oh, it's a spicy one. I mean, I'm going to just try and do it because I'm sick of not existing. We're going to cast the spell in not the way Mutka would. We're gonna tap our mana. We're gonna attempt to cast Nasty Charasti. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6.
I can really clean up this board.
7, 8, 9. It's only an 8.
Yeah, 8. So
It's 8.
I mean, I'm not gonna counter it. So you got 3.
I think I have to hit Tortured Existence, Faith of the Devoted. Their target is just gonna be
Torch. All right, so I'm gonna respond.
the torch.
I'm gonna respond, Mister.
Oh,
And scoop.
sorry.
And I just got free stuff to do. I'm gonna activate Tortured Existence. I'm gonna discard Sepulchral Primordial to get back. Who cares? I'm gonna get back Nezahal, and I will pay 1 to drain you guys for 2.
Yep.
And then I will discard Nezahal to get back Sepulchral Primordial, and I'll drain you guys for 2.
Yeah. Seems rude, but you can do that for sure.
Okay, and then we're gonna resolve it. So dies.
All right. Do your worst, Mutka.
Okay, let's see what we can do with our 1/2 zombie.
Classic 1/2s.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna first go to combat. How many blockers do you have, Beezy?
I have 4 blockers.
We're gonna send 5. Yeah, just 1 more just in case. Keep 1 guy back.
I'll be 2 guys.
7. Keep 2 guys back. You are right. Sending 5.
All right, obviously I'm gonna block 4 of them and take 1.
Yep.
All right, boop. You're the Monarch.
Oh,
That hasn't changed hands in a while.
1. End step. Draw the card from the Monarch first, and then I have to discard a hand size.
Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be. Could be anything.
Could be anything.
I'll discard from under the floorboards.
Shocker to everyone at the table.
For full potential here.
Yeah, we'll go
7.
3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do it for 6.
Ooh. All right, so you're gonna gain 6.
So I'll go to 28.
And actually, wow, look, we can just do, and you get 1 more die if you have a,
Because I have 7, right?
yeah.
Nope, I need a black. Okay. And then that's all I got.
All right, my turn. After Mutka goes through his second cleanup, and he doesn't have to clean up anything. And I'm untapping, draw. I'm gonna activate Felden of the Third Path.
What's your target?
My target is going to be Underworld Sentinel.
Okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing over there.
I mean, I'm not gonna get back a tally because I think that would just be loopholing it.
I was curious.
That would have been very loophole. That would very much would have been a loophole, and I'm not looking to
You would
loophole
have incurred
this.
some wrath.
All right, I guess the question is, Mutka, what do I have to do to get the Monarch? Well, how much do I actually have to send?
You have 4 creatures? No.
I could I can get it. There is no way you can
2,
stop
3,
me.
1, 3.
Yeah, I did what I had to do last turn, getting the Monarch. I'll just take 1 if you want to attack me.
Okay, so I will send 1 at Mutka, and I'll just send this for poops and giggles at Beezy.
Okay.
Trigger, I will put Thrag Tusk under it.
Yeah. So it's when it dies, and then it's gonna die because of Felden?
Felden sacrifices him at the end step.
Isn't it like a token copy of it, technically?
No, I don't think so.
Yep.
Oh, it is a token copy of it. It doesn't really matter.
I was just wondering, just out of curiosity.
This is a token copy of it, technically. Yes.
Because the thing doesn't leave the graveyard. Okay, I'm just gonna eat it.
You're gonna eat it? Okay, this will die. So you take 1.
Okay, so
I gain 5 now. And I become the Monarch.
I need the monarchy.
I'm gonna cast
He's not looking.
Temple of Abandon, Scry. I think that one's not too shabby on top. I think we'll leave it there.
Worried about Mutka untapping with those as 2/2s.
But they're still not 2/2s.
Yeah, but if he's holding some kind of tragic slip for your end step, that'd be real bad.
All right, I think I'm on the Massacre Girl. I think BZ talked me into it. We're gonna go ahead and Massacre Girl.
The board is wiped.
The bird will be very, very white.
Super wiped.
Only Massacre Girl will survive, and a 3/3, I think.
I will get a, no.
Swaggy?
because it would probably die in the...
No, yeah, they're all triggers. Everything's a new trigger.
Oh, no, wait, I'll be able to control the triggers and continually put Tusk on the bottom.
Okay, sure.
So I will be able to have a 3/3 beast at the end of this. I'll cast an elf, and I'll cast an elf.
Oh, you should have done those pre-combat. Pre-Massacre Girl.
I agree.
I disagree.
More triggers.
All right, go to my end step. I'm gonna draw off of the newfound monarchy, which I am.
All right, let's do this for the 100th time.
Okay.
Sooner or later it'll stick, right? How many answers do you guys have? This is on the stack.
Yep.
Guess I'm gonna target Atali, I think, is what we're gonna go for.
Boo.
There you go. Oh, I could do my loop again. I'll take the Stone Cloaker and Carmella again? I guess I'll target Thragtusk then, because it keeps gaining life and this game needs to end. And we'll bounce this.
You're the problem. You're the one who's just doing nothing.
I'm presenting threats over and over.
No,
You
you're
guys keep
not.
answering them. Why are you answering them if they're not threats? Looter Ilkor. And I mean, is there gonna be another board wipe? I'm just gonna hope not and like play my spells.
They're just doing the same thing every turn.
Last turn.
Should I wipe the
a good
board
thing.
again? I don't even know if that's what I wanted.
Do you even have a board wipe?
I can get one. But then that thing just comes back and we rinse and repeat and life is a tragedy.
Oh man.
No, it's your guys' cards that are just helping Beezy. Because these two are just.
My bad.
This is yours, my guy. They wouldn't be answering these.
This is what's letting the loop never stop.
That's true. This is true.
I just don't know what I do. Do I wipe the board?
Do you concede? I mean, if you got it, go for it. We'll see what happens next turn.
All right.
I have nothing to wipe, so go for it.
We're going to cast Direfleet Daredevil.
All right, so
Deadly
Tempest
Tempest.
is exiled. With my Cormella trigger, I will also stack my graveyard, and I will return good old Persist.
We'll just play this and name green just so we all know. And I'm empty-handed, which means I pass the turn.
I'll have to end the turn.
Oh!
Power play, baby.
Sky one.
If you put a win con on the top, I'll be proud.
We killed all his win cons. He doesn't have any left in the deck.
I only have 9 creatures. All right, I will pay. I will play a Dark Water Catacombs. All right, let's play a Brass's Bounty. Reason I control it, create a treasure token.
Sure. 10 treasures.
If you can stop the thing that reanimates, I will, on my turn, be able to stop
The
the
Atali.
cycle of some point.
The cycle of Italy.
And it never
cycles.
stops.
See, it sucks because I wanted to use my graveyard to leverage it to grab like a draw spell from Mutka so I can actually draw something instead of being empty-handed and hoping this isn't a land or something.
I'll say pass.
Untap. Draw. All right, I'm gonna cast the Commandor.
Yeah, woo!
Yep, time to punch me in, right?
Oh, it's time to punch you. But I'm gonna get this Atali out of my graveyard and leave it in my hand for a while. Green Ward and the Marasa. We're gonna put Atali into my hand, and I'm not, don't worry, I'm
Never
not blitzing
casting it again.
I'm not blitzing it.
Boo!
No worries about that.
Doesn't even know how to have fun.
Did you blitz the Green Warden, I'm guessing?
I did blitz the Green Warden. I will then pay 2,
I think I want to build that deck.
and I will blitz the Gamekeeper.
Yep.
All right, go to combat. 7 at Beezy. All right, and then we'll head to my end step.
You got like 4 triggers.
We got a bunch of triggers. We'll sack both of these. Balls in my graveyard. I'm gonna choose to exile it. So sacks, I'll do the draws first. We'll
Yeah,
do 2
just
draws.
get
1,
that out of the way.
2. Then we'll reveal till we hit a creature.
Stick it in play.
Stick it in play. Kogla. There's nothing to fight, so I will not fight anything,
That's
unfortunately. I have to exile this too. Yes, I'm gonna also exile. Both these are exile triggers. And I'll get back something that didn't just go in here. I'm gonna put Felden back into my hand.
Okay.
And I also own the Monarch, so I will draw.
Okay. I'm gonna also untap and draw, but only untapping the relevant things because we're just trying to play this again. So he's good?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, Stonecloaker.
Boop. Drana, Underworld Sentinel, and
How many cards you got, Cherries?
in my hand?
Yeah.
7?
Let's take Monarch guy.
You wanna become the Monarch. Okay.
And with Cormella. Can never get enough. I'll become the Monarch. Exile. Oh, jeez, I gotta look at your freaking graveyard again.
Probably Drana's the best thing now.
Yeah, all right. No, I can't. Can't do that. That's one-way ticket to prolonging the game right there. So we will bounce the guy, play a land. Yeah, whatever. I'll try to cast a Persist. I'll target Nezahal.
What's this all do again?
You got
So
it.
it's a 7/7, well, it'll be a 6/6. When you cast a non-creature spell, I draw, and I can discard 3 to save it, but that's probably not happening.
I'll Mystic Confluence, paying 3, and then 2 treasures. I'll make you pay 3 twice, and then I'll return.
Oh my god, put this back in Bidney's hand.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn the stone back here.
That's so good. That lets his stupid loop stop.
It does. Yep, so this gets countered. Obviously, I can't pay. And you're bouncing this one. Here you go, sir. Okay.
Well, you get to, at the end of the turn, you get to just play it and bounce it back to your hand and exile something from a graveyard.
Probably Joe's, or somebody else's, because the loop's not in my graveyard. I will play Oskar for 2.
No, Persist needs to go away because of this.
Yeah, Persist could go away. That's true.
I'm not saying that my stuff doesn't need to be exiled, but Persist doesn't.
Pass. I'm the Monarch. Draw a card.
I think I like the idea of Persist.
All right. Get it out of there.
All right, get ready for. Are you guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Don't underestimate how ready I am.
1, 2, and we'll just pay. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Now the question is, do we pay for 1 or do we make it 0? We make it 0.
Oh, I see what this is.
So with Rocco, I will grab Dryad Arbor.
Yes.
Then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. All right, Thriving Moor comes in, tap,
Ooh, can anyone name all three?
choose blue. I can try to kill Bidney, put Beezy to 1, and Cherries could finish him off.
Yeah.
What the?
If you do it, I'll do my very best to finish him off.
Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, then you can do it.
All right, so I'm gonna attempt to cut your commander.
Henzie is dead. He will have attacks of 4.
I'll cast Ribbons for 14, tapping all my mana, sacking all my treasures, knowing that Bidney has the Stone Cloak.
Yeah, he can't give up priority. If priority is past any point, Stonecloaker will exile it, and it is a sorcery.
Right, but you can't stop, like, spell, flashback. You can't stop it because you have priority the whole time.
So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do, each opponent loses 14 life.
I love Cut to Ribbon so much, so losing to it really doesn't make me sad at all.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're good.
That was a lot of damage. You thought this game was like grinding a little? It's like, no. Red zone, danger zone, critical health for everybody.
On tip.
I feel safe.
I'm sweating a little.
I feel safe. I'm safe.
All right, we'll go ahead and draw a card.
Teensy bit.
Nobody can kill me.
We'll play a land.
Nobody can kill you.
All right, I think we're doing a Henzie.
Henzie for 7, so Blitz is now 3 less.
Blitzes cost 3 less to do.
Gotcha.
So this is gonna be a real cheap Atali.
I was worried it wouldn't.
I'm gonna do a cheap Atali. I think we could put Beezy in the grave, so I think I'm gonna go for the curb stomp.
Holy moly. That's
What graves are near a curb?
All right, we got Tree Shaker Chimera.
Have to block it?
All creatures able to block it must block it.
How about that?
All right, let's go to combat.
Let's go to combat.
All right, I will send at Beezy and I think it's just, let's send Henzie and Tree Shaker at Beezy, and then at Tom,
no.
we'll send both of these. We got a trigger on Atali before anything.
Okay, so there's a trigger.
Flip, Exotic Orchard.
Teamer Sabretooth. How do you feel about that?
Cast Necrogorith, cast Shriekmaw, and cast this.
Yeah.
We're gonna Shriekmaw. We'll do it. I mean, let's put him back in the command zone. I'll do it. Don't say it. Like, don't act like I'm not doing it.
We're gonna flash in Stonecloaker.
Target for exile?
Yeah, what can I hurt?
Drana is like the best.
Drana's the best?
Yeah, I think so.
I trust you.
Yeah. They're not really anything too.
Bounce Rocco back. I love you.
All right, Beezy.
And those two are coming at me?
anything.
So I have to chump.
Whoa. How many cards you got?
How many cards do I have?
Yeah.
I have 5.
Take 5 on the way out, buddy. Yeah.
Take 5.
All creatures have to block it. How many toughness does it have? 5?
That's 5.
I'm trying to think of a way if I don't want to kill it because you were mean to me, but I don't think I can not kill it.
Yeah.
I think we are done ski here. I have to triple block.
Tom, also, I'm blowing up your we'll do your Celestia one. Sure.
All right, I got a double block or triple block.
Okay, so triple block. Okay.
Hey, if anyone wants to save me, I'll give you $5.
I have.
That is outside interference, and that is not allowed on Scuffle.
Soon anything I say will be outside interference.
All right, so let's go to damage.
No, actually, you know what? I can add some mana.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to block with her.
Okay, so these two will get eaten up.
Yep, chump.
This does not have trample, sadly, and then Beezy will get killed by my commander.
I do. I told you I died to your commander.
And this will die, and I will draw 3 or 4 cards rather because it's
I didn't die first.
Real question.
3, 4.
Real question.
What's your real question?
What happens to this?
It's exile.
Exiled. This is exiled, sir, and I am exiled.
Bye.
When you got the best threats in the best deck, sometimes you get attacked
this'll leave.
by spiteful losers.
So I'm gonna play Command Tower, tap it for a mana. I'll put a Wild Growth here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. Go to the end, Monarch, draw, and I will put a Temple of Milady into my graveyard.
Milady.
And I will pass to Thomas Benetti.
All right, well, here we go.
You can. Rocco is a tutor again.
Rocco is a tutor again, but
There's no more Cataclysmic Gearhulk, right?
no.
There's not a second one in your deck, because then I can kick you out of the game.
Well, that's an interesting draw.
Just realized now I had to sacrifice this to its Blitz trigger, and I will draw an extra one, so which means I will have to discard an extra card, so I'll discard Thriving Grove.
Naming?
It would have named Red.
Okay.
It would have. And is now
Still,
right, here
Bidney's
we go.
turn.
is now Tom's turn.
I mean, I can Cataclysmic Gearhulk again.
I'm in!
I don't know if that's what we want.
Is this a double team against cherries?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
It's a double team against Mutka, and then me and you can team up.
The truth is you guys have to have 1 damage. You just squeak through, but we're gonna do it, I guess, because this is fun. We're not gonna pay that though. We're gonna pay this into there to make white. So we have white, red, red, or white, white, red. That should be 5. Let me just, yeah, okay. For Karmic Guide?
Yep.
And I guess we'll just bring back Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
All right, do you have any responses? I assume not.
No, I'm tapped out.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to use Teamer Sabertooth to bounce Henzie to my hand.
I respect that. I like it.
What do I want to keep? I'm going to keep the Kogla. And I will let the Teamer Sabertooth go to your yard.
Thank you.
And I'll let the Shriekmaw go to my yard.
We're just gonna let it go.
Oh, I'll keep the signet.
Yeah, we'll keep the signet.
So creature, artifact.
Artifact, yep.
Understandable. Do you have gut shot? If you kill him with gut shot, I'll be so happy.
Oh, I won't even be mad. If you lightning bolt me, that'd be sick, dude. We're just gonna pay 4 for Rocco and see what we see.
So X4?
X4, X being 4, and we're just gonna see what we see. All right, so with Rocco, we will grab Roaring Primadox and hope to live until my next turn and pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Forbidding Ruins comes in tapped. We'll then cast a Army of the Damned for 8 mana.
Those enter tapped?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13.
It's a big spell.
I'll say go.
All right, untap. Let's see what I can do. Draw. All right, we're gonna go Henzie. Toolbox Tor. We'll go, everything costs 3 less to do. That's
3 less for blitzes.
We're gonna blitz Kessig Cage Breakers.
Makes 2/2 wolves, tapped and attacking equal to his creatures in graveyard. So it's a lot of tapped attackers.
If you have a counter, you might want to counter that. I will count my creatures in my graveyard. 1, 3, 4, 5.
And they're 2/2s, not like they heal for 2 whenever they hit you? Okay, well then I'm in trouble.
9. There are 9 in my graveyard.
That would be 18.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
All right.
Retro.
I'll do Cemetery Desecrator. What's the biggest thing in...
Army of the Damned.
Exile Army of the Damned, and we'll kill this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that. We'll kill this.
That's just rude.
Blitz Artisan of Kozilek.
There's a cast trigger to reanimate.
Cast trigger, target Shriekmaw.
What is that, just a 10-9?
10/9, Annihilator 2. And it reanimates when it casts.
All right, well, I'm just gonna pass this intervention for X's 2, so make you pay 4, which you can't, I believe, since...
I can't pay 4.
All right, so the cast trigger.
Cast trigger, get back this, kill this. Okay, I need to kill you 100%, so we're gonna guarantee that. We have Kessig Cage Breakers at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 2/2s coming at you. That's 26 by itself.
Remember when it was 9?
These 2 I think just kill Tom, and I'll put this here. So when on attack triggers, I will blow up your Gearhulk.
That's also rude.
Is that 1 too many?
I was being safe just in case Tom had.
Safe?
I think he might have something special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's game.
Did I get there? Woo! This deck is awesome. I am keeping this deck together, this budget deck, 100%. That was an absolutely amazing game. Seriously, everybody popped off and did what they want to do. Tom ran out of cards in hand for the second episode in a row with Tom on it, where he just ran out of cards in hand. I really hope everyone enjoyed this episode. Special thanks to Dragon Shield, our sponsor for this channel. I'm gonna go sign that magic card. Peace out, Tribe Scouts. Do the hands, come on, Mutka.